One love. Y'all see the shirt? What's good with y'all? Oh, Scotty to the body in the building. This video, I'm just about to talk about my thoughts. Obviously, that's what a lot of these videos are. But anyway, I'm just outside, just watching Young Pharaoh. Y'all should check him out on YouTube. His YouTube is Pharaoh Otten. He also has a couple of other YouTube channels. He has a YP Higher Perspective, YP Instagram Live. Y'all should check him out. He's cool people. He gives me a lot of information. I kind of watch his videos to just make sure I'm just like, following the guides of not only my spiritual journey, but also the journey that my ancestors see is best for me, and so forth and so on. So yeah, go check him out. I think he's a good listen. But yeah, this video, I just wanted to talk about I just wanted to ask a question as to why people operate the way they do in today's society. And the people I'm talking about are those that aren't so happy in life, I don't want to say depressed, but yeah, something like that. Not depressed, but aren't that like they're unhappy with life, I just want to know. So, and it's not even just people that are unhappy, it's just a lot of people in general in today's society, right? So people will ask you for help. People will ask you, hey, I'm going through this, what should I do? Hey, such and such is going on, what do you see is best fit? Or, hey, I got this going on and I have this going on, what do you think and why? Such and such and such. Basically asking for help, basically asking for guidance, asking for some sort of guidance, and information and knowledge from others. I've been asked that a couple times myself, and I've seen people ask others for help, right? And I've seen people ask for help without asking for help, if that makes sense. They're basically begging for that attention. They're showing you, how unhappy they are. They're showing you, all the signs of, hey, I need help. Can you help me, or can you give me some help? But those people who ask for help, as soon as they hear something that doesn't fit what they wanted to hear, they shut you down. They think you're against them. They think you're the problem. They think they just play victim for some reason. My thing is, you ask for help, you ask for guidance, you seek advice, and then when you take the advice that doesn't fit what you want to hear, all of a sudden it's a problem. Why? I understand how people think the way they think when they hear certain things that don't go their way. I understand it, because the world we live in today, society we live in today, if it is against the norm, or if it is against what society would say is good, then it's bad. Automatically, it's just bad. It's automatically bad. You don't even look into it, it's just bad. What kind of sense does that make? I don't know. But anyway, that's just because I came across plenty of people who just, who ask for help, who say, what I was talking about earlier, and they just refuse to listen to that advice. They refuse to understand where you're coming from because it just sounds off to them. They automatically shut it down. They automatically put it off and say you're against them simply because they didn't hear what they wanted to hear. It doesn't sound like you're asking for help. It sounds like you're asking, hey, it sounds like you're at, what's the word I'm looking for? It just sounds like they're asking for validation. That's what it is. You're asking for validation on how unhappy you are. That's really what it comes down to. You're not asking for help. You're not asking for advice. You're not asking for anything. You're not trying to seek out happiness. You're trying to show people you're unhappy. You're trying to show people the situation you're in is fucked up to you. And you're trying to have people validate why you feel that way, instead of just getting out of that situation or seeking advice. You don't want help. A lot of people in this world don't want help. A lot of people in this world don't want to have a free mindset. A lot of people in this world want to stay in that slave type mindset. They want to stay trapped in their own mind. They want to stay trapped in a society that really isn't good for you. We're all programmed to be upset because of society. All these celebrities, all these Hollywood stars, we look at them and be like, oh damn, we want their lives. And then when we look at our lives, it's nowhere near their lives. We're not famous. We don't got money like them. We don't live like them. We're not happy every day. We're not going out every day. When they don't realize those celebrities themselves wish they were you. Those celebrities do not want to be out every day, which they even aren't, but you know, they don't want to be out every day. They don't want to hang out with all these other celebrities. None of these celebrity niggas are friends anyway. They don't give a fuck about each other. It's just all a money thing. All these people care about is money. And even then, money does not bring you happiness. None of these people are happy at all. They're just not. But in this world, their celebrities are made to seem like they're better than us and they're happier than us, and we should be like them. And then in that turn, we look at ourselves differently because we're not them. The government puts us in situations, in bad situations, so we are unhappy with ourselves, we're unhappy with life, we're unhappy with those around us. So we just, in turn, just hate everything that goes against what we were programmed to think was good for us. That's just my thing. So when you ask for help and you refuse, or you hear something that, you know, isn't what you wanted, and you automatically put it down and play victim, you're not actually the victim. You're not actually playing victim. You're programmed to think you're the victim when you're really not. And everything that everyone says isn't necessarily bad. Look into it. Don't understand. Understand what people are trying to tell you, or what advice people have for you that you are asking for. And then you in turn think about it. And at the end of the day, I'm not telling you to take advice. I'm not telling you to take every single advice that everyone's giving you. But at the same time, at least listen. At least listen. You're the one asking for the advice. Why not listen? Why just shoot down advice or help or guidance from somebody when you ask them? Whatever they give you is what they give you and what they feel from their perspective on your life. At the end of the day, it's your life. You're going to make your own decision. But if you seek advice from others, if I go ask a friend, if I go ask my mom, my dad, and anybody, if I go ask anybody for advice, for help, for guidance or whatever, I don't have to take that advice. But at the same time, I have some sort of obligation to listen, simply because I went out of my way to reach out to them, to ask for their guidance, to ask for their, ask for their help, ask for their advice. If I'm just going out there to just seek validation about how unhappy I am, how I view the world, is how just in general, if I seek validation instead of seeking help, that takes me nowhere. That just feeds your ego even more. Like I talked about in the other video or two, it just feeds your ego even more, and your spiritual self is looking like, God damn it. I'm dead. Yeah, that was just my thought on just, people who are asking for help, asking for advice, seeking guidance, but refuse to take it, or just shoot it down, or play victim and think everyone's against them. No one is against you, bro. No one's against you, my baby. No one's against you, bro. No one's against you. No one's against you. No one is against you. Only people that are against you are the evil motherfuckers. And you can spot an evil motherfucker when you see one. Other than that, everyone in this world is living their own life. Everyone in this world is seeking their own journey. So when you ask people for help and they give you advice based off of what they see fit is best for you, don't shoot it down. Be willing to listen. Even me, if I'm talking to someone who isn't spiritual, whatever, but they give advice based off of the world that they've experienced, that they see is best for me, I'm gonna at least be willing to listen. I'm not gonna just shoot it down and say, oh, you're wrong, oh, you're against me, oh, I'm the victim. No, I'm not about to do that. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I'm gonna listen, and at the end of the day, it's up to me to determine whether or not I want to take the advice or not. But I'm at least listen and see where you're coming from. That's all. Anyway, man, I'm out. This is another quick video, 10-minute video. Yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.